Welcome back to the Old Barn on Ann Street. I'm so glad that you're still following along, and I appreciate your interest in the process of all that we've been doing. And we have one more week. We want to look at the work we've done at the house. We're about ready to finish up all the work there, and all we want to do today is show you what we've done in the smaller apartment, so you get to see how that turned out and what that looked like. We did have to do a little bit of work on the other side. I mean, we've showed you what it looked like to close in the walls, the doors, so that the passageway between the two sides of the house would be closed up. We've showed that from the main side of the house, but we also had to do a little bit of that on the back side of that, really just closing in the doorways on the other side. And so we did a little bit of that, but I want to show you really what I want to show you, just kind of give you a little bit of a tour, show you how it all turned out, because we're really proud of this little apartment, and we want to show it to you. So here we go. So today's a big day. Today we actually I've finally finished the second half of the house. There's a few more things I'm going to do this morning, just to kind of put on some the last minute touches. Today our tenant moves into the small part of the house. This is the apartment in the back half of the house. Has the original kitchen on the main house, but we just did a couple things here, and we're really excited about how it looks. Let me show you how this little apartment looks on the day that we turn it over to our new tenant. When you walk in the door, here's the kitchen. Just a small little kitchen. It's got some plants for our tenant and some of the things that were delivered to the house before her arrival. Small little kitchen, just this little galley style kitchen when you walk in the door. And then it comes into this room, the main sitting area. This is like the living room area. It's got a wood burning stove. This big piece of furniture. We're not sure it's going to stay or not. Came with the house. Our tenant's not sure she wants it, but that's what that little dining curio cabinet, china cabinet there. That's the doorway that used to lead to the other half of the house that we've kind of left the remnants of it looking there. I like the frame around it, so it's old wood, handmade wood from 200 years ago. So I like the looks of it, so we left that there so you could see it. Into this little room here, off to the side, is her laundry room. Is the laundry room here for the house, and then right up here is a little spiral staircase that takes you up the stairs to where the bedrooms are, or the two rooms are in the apartment. It's a cool little spot up here. You come up the stairs. This is where we did a lot of the work. That's where the door used to be there as well. We went over to the other half of the house. When you get up here, there are, close that, 3 doors. That's the washroom door that just closed, and then there's 2 small bedrooms. One of them's going to be a bedroom, and one of them's going to be an office. And really like the looks of it. It's a nice little apartment. This is the apartment that in here we left the floors fairly bare, because you can see there's some old ink prints on the floor. When we first moved in here, we pulled up some really old carpet, and underneath the carpet was newspaper on the floor, and the floor, the newspaper made an imprint on the floor. We thought that was cool. We wanted to leave it there, so we didn't refinish that floor so that you could still see a little bit of history. And this out here, original floor here, I mean, this is not original from 8, but when we moved in, original, this linoleum, so we decided to leave that there. We underneath the walls up here, all the walls in this old part of the house were wood, solid wood. So I mean, for when you're doing electrical, you had to run a little external chase outside here for the wires, because there is no internal wires, because it's all just wood. So we left that. We decided not to cover that. It's a cool looking spot. But this is the upstairs, and then on your way down, you get to see the return area as well. Old light above us. I love that little spot. And here it is. Cute little apartment. I really do love the way that apartment turned out. It's a cute little apartment. It's a great space to live. And that was just about a year ago when we were ready for our tenant to move in. And we've enjoyed having a great tenant back there. Erin has been an amazing tenant for the last year. And we love having her live in that space. So that's all the work we're going to do in the house. And from now on, we're going to turn our attention back to the barn. So here's a clip of what we're going to talk about next week. Today we're working back in the classroom area. We've got quite a bit of it done and ready to go, but we're getting ready to put the finish, the insulate and put the finish on the walls. But we've decided to put a door in this window, to take this old window out. It's a terrible window when it needed a new window, but we're gonna put in a new door, an old door, but a door in there so we'll have access there. I'm really looking forward to get back to focusing on the barn and showing you all the work we did there. That's it for this week's episode. I hope you have a good week, and until then, we'll see you next week on the Old Barn on Ann Street.